Hello everybody, and welcome to Modern Skyblock 3 Departed, I believe is what the name of this one is. Yes. Today, and for the next little while, I'm going to be showing you this mod pack. It's a fun little one. I played a little bit. I haven't beaten it. It's a very long one, but I've been interested in this mod pack for a little while now, so this isn't so much a tutorial. This is more of just like me playing and showing you guys what it's like. To get started, I've looked at some of the different things you can do in this mod pack. For the last mod pack I had, this one also has a quest book over here. Here's the introduction. Here it all starts. Welcome to Modern Skyblock 3. To start off, you are going to need to create an island and complete stage 1 of it. Obtain dirt and a sapling. You can press G to find out how to do that. Besides for the 6 starting islands listed there are 2 more custom islands for which there are pages in the quest book. If you're for some reason playing in a default world, just collect dirt and a sapling. Alright, so, like as that book was saying, there's a couple of different ways you can start this. This is as you basically just start, you have the quest book in your hand here, and you're just on these 9 pieces of bedrock floating in the sky. If I hit G, you can see here's like all the... Basically this is a guide to show you how to get through everything, how to use everything. It's all helpful, but I think I'm going to go for the most basic island on this one. You could go fancy and try to like make it be a difficult, harder beginning, but for now I think I'll just start with a grass island. So to do that, I'm going to do island create and then grass. So I'm going to put that down here. Island create grass. And then with that I should... There we go. I fell onto a tree. I fell onto what I need. Alright, so another 2 things real quick. With this mod pack I did a few key changes. A, the grave key, that's still the excavate, and B, I used the Z key to open up the quest book. Alright, let's get to it. So, I'm hoping that this drops a sapling. Yes, we did get one. Good. Past that, it should be fairly straightforward. I'm gonna grab... Oh! That's a good start. Alright. So in this one, if you fall through the floor, you have the option, you can land back on the island. Ow! Oh, I didn't take any damage. That sucks, though. Alright, that was a start. Alright. Oh, come on, get off of here. One of you has to just be normal dirt. There we go. Okay. That took far longer than that should have. There we go. Okay, we did that. So, here we are. I got the default thing. I'm going to claim that. So you've unlocked stage skyblocker unlocked for Robot Man. Woo! Alright, next up, you have 3 different modes you can kind of play this pack in. The kitchen sink mode, it basically means you have access to everything, like, immediately. The staged mode, this mode basically means that you can't actually make everything at the beginning of the game. You have to complete quests to be able to, like, get there, so it's a little bit harder, but manageable. You have to, like, do each step of the mod pack step by step. And finally you have this gated mode, and for this one you have to like turn in a lot of materials for each of the different individual quests. So you really have to progress in them well. So basically in some ways it's like very easy, medium-ish, and hard. I'm going to try it on the gated mode, because, I don't know, I'm interested. So, there we go, we are in gated mode. Now we begin the rest of the quest. So before we can actually move on to anything else, you can see over here, we're going to have to turn in 10 logs, basically, for this one, and also 10 logs for that one. So that will be my first goal, partially. I also want to make a foundation so I can build out. So, to begin with, I'm going to use one of these to make a tool station, crafting table, then use the rest to build a platform. Now I know a lot of YouTubers who they use these oak wood slabs to build their sky bases, and what they do is they put it on closer to the bottom. Here, I'll show you. What do you call it? They do something along these lines. They put it down there, and the good thing about doing this is that if you hit F7, you can see where mobs will spawn, and you'll notice that if the oak wood plank is on the bottom like that, no mobs spawn. That's fun. That's handy at the beginning of the game, but I don't necessarily like love it. I personally, I don't know. It just like is not really aesthetically pleasing to me, and in some ways it seems a little bit cheap to me. So I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I lost it. Instead, I'm just gonna build out with normal wood and go from there. or half slabs. The other good thing about using half slabs is that you use less wood. It's like half as much. So I can make it go farther. Alright, so next, I'll plant another sapling. And then another thing this mod pack has is similar to other ones. With this one you can hit shift, well, two things. You can either A, hit shift repeatedly, crouch repeatedly, and that'll cause the tree to grow faster. Or B, if you don't really want to do that, you can also run around the tree. But generally that's a little bit more hazardous, so for now, I'm just going to stick to hitting shift for a while. There we go. As it sounds, I believe that is from a mod called Twerking Trees, or something like that. Weird, but hey, it works. It's very handy to be able to get the tree to grow instantly. Okay. So my plan is I could just collect the logs to start the other quests, but I think I want to build myself a good platform first. So that's what I'm going to plan on doing. I'm going to see if I can use 4 of these pieces of dirt to start growing trees. I'm going to see if I can keep some of the grass. I really don't need to, but I'm interested to see if I can. Using these oak saplings, I generally like having them 4 apart. It seems to be a nice way that you can get like all the leaves to grow generally. Alright, and then I'm going to check something too. Using the grave key. Okay, can't get the entire thing. I feel like there are some mod packs where you have to have better tools to actually be able to, mine the entire thing like that. But luckily, not this one. Because one of the things with the oak trees is that generally they have the leaves in the middle, or they have the, English. Is that generally they have the tree trunk in the middle, and they'll have 2 leaves to the side. So if you can get a platform that's like at least 2, usually a little bit more for a walkway, then that's usually something that is good. I prefer that look at least. And it's getting to night, you generally have to worry about mobs spawning, but one of the nice things is mobs don't spawn very close to you, so on a very small platform like this, I don't really need to worry about any mobs spawning. Another thing I could have done, there's that tree. Another thing I could have done is embedded the dirt into the ground. It makes it look a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. But also that means that there's a chance that if you ever need to move it, you break the dirt and it falls into the abyss below, as it were, which is less handy. I don't necessarily need to keep this dirt. In fact, it's probably a little bit silly for me to keep it, because I'm not going to be using it, and even if like any friendly mobs did spawn, I wouldn't necessarily want them here. I don't know, but it's just kind of like a fun idea. It's like, can I keep the grass there? Can I not? And every other time I've like tried this mod pack in the past, I've usually just gotten rid of it. But it's I don't know, I'm interested. It's a challenge. Let's see if I can do it. Okay, there we go. That's about what I wanted. So, next up, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grow all of these trees up into full trees, and I'm going to see if I can get all the wood logs required for the next step in the quest book. Another good thing is this mod pack provides another way to like grow the trees instantly, including bone meal, but there's another way outside of bone meal as well that I can use. So I won't be having to be, well, twerking to get these done, as it were. It's a ridiculous mod pack. Helpful, just ridiculous. Let's get into it. So, first of all, quest book. Let us gather these two quests. So over here, this will consume the thing, so when I do this, I'll lose 10 logs. So detect submit, you can see down there that I lost 10, but I have claimed it, and we are good. Next up, I'm also going to take the basic tinkering. This unlocks Tinker's Complement, Ceramics, Tinker's Skyblock, and a bit of Tinker's Construct. Alright, let's collect, claim, done. Alright, I got those two done. Next up, over here, one of the things in basic resources, what I was talking about, is this plant matter. While you can't twerk or sprint around your saplings to grow them faster, you can use plant matter on them to grow them instantly. That is very handy. What you do is you use 5 saplings, put them in kind of a T shape like that, and you get plant matter. And then with that plant matter, you just grow the trees. Ta-da! Done. Just for grins and giggles in this mod pack, I'm also going to 1, 2, 3, 4 set up the displays here. Do I know which one of these is which? I do not. I'm hoping this is the one I think it is. It wasn't. Good. Alright. It's not good, actually kind of annoying, but we'll survive. Alright, so that is one thing. I'm going to start putting up my trophies over here, and then as I complete them, you get a second thing to show that you've done it. And then, as you can see from the quest book, for every one of these, well, main big quests, you get like a trophy stand like that. And when you get them, you get a second one as well. So that's gonna be quite a trophy showcase when I'm done. But for now, it's just that. The next quick things I'm going to do is create all the Tinker Construct tables. So let's get some of the tinkering stuff done. Grab a couple of those. Good, good. Then let's grab a chest. I'm actually going to want 3 of those. There we go. Okay, good. And then a workbench. I have one. I'm going to have another one. And then because we're running low, let's use some of these as well. So, one of those, one of those, one of those. That one will be for later though. And lastly, let's pick up this guy. And with that, there we go, we should be able to go up here, create a crafting station, create a 1, 2, 3, 4 tool station, a stencil station, and a part builder. Alright, that is that part of the quest done. I will, oh, wrong one, that's the one. Select it, claim it, call it good. Next. Place 2 chests down. I messed. No, we're good. Okay, I didn't mess that up. Alright, put that there. For this guy here, put next to stencil table. I think when it comes down to it, it's just important to have all of these touching each other. We got that one, so we gotta do these 2 part chests. Well, so here we go. Okay. Using a normal chest and 1 pattern, we get that. And then I want to say part chest. Here we go. Yeah, I'm going to need another chest, some planks, and some sticks. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is for the chest. That is for the sticks. And that is just the last one remaining. And then something I can do here, you click on the part chest, and then if you see this little plus sign, that means you can move all the items over to the crafting station and just build it automatically. And I think that is all I need for that one. Yes, alright. So, let's move those down there. Finally. That's us. Yeah, I don't think it matters on this one. Pattern chest. That was a stencil table. Oh, that was a tool station. Oh well. Put that there. I'll put that there and that there, and there we go. Okay. I think that is everything I needed for that. That little setup is done. Yeah, so let's claim that loot chest. Back. And I want to do one more thing as well. Here, if I can. First of all, let's put those patterns away. That's going to throw me off. I made this a little bit different than I usually do, and it's going to be weird for a while. But I'll get there eventually. Let me do one other thing real quick too. Another thing you can do in this mod pack, if you build a crafting station, and you build a sign, here we go, you can make a crafting table on a stick from actual editions, that one is. And that basically means that you can just use a crafting table anywhere. Very handy. Usually try to have that on my hotbar at least. What I'm planning right now is I'm going to make a couple of extra chests so I can store my things for later. Lastly, I saw one thing. Can I do it here? You can. Okay, cool. You can use the logs to make in that chest formation to make 4 chests at once. I'm going to open up the loot chests, and I'm going to claim this last chest as miscellaneous. So I'm going to put things I don't need in there. So, we got a magnifying glass, apparently. We got a punchy sticks, and we got more punchy sticks. Awesome. Alright, I'm going to put all of the loot in here. I might use these things, I might not. I haven't quite decided yet. So with that done, I think that is going to be all I'm going to do today. Oh, let me put that quest book in there as well. I really don't need it now. So, food down there as well. That'll be it for today. I hope you've enjoyed. If you're interested in seeing more of this, let me know. If you liked what you saw, feel free to subscribe. And I'll be back again very soon, probably 2 days from now. I think my plan right now is I'm going to continue playing War Groove. I'm going to try to beat that one. And then I'm going to also be playing this one and making progress in it. So, if you're interested in either of those games, feel free to stop by again. I will see you next time, and for now I will say goodbye. Have a great day.